was acting for one of my school's productions as I go to this really artsy school in my city, so the turnout was pretty good. I had played a really small part who basically explains the plot. Anyhow, after I was done with the scene, me and a couple of the other actors had decided to go backstage. Behind our stage was this hallway. Most of the actors would just chill and wait for their scenes there. At the end of the said hallway was a door that would lead outside. I was chatting with a friend of mine when there was a knock at the door. We all froze. One of the seniors named Jay had asked what it was. We all started to stare out of the window of the door into the pitch black. I began to walk towards the door with Jay right behind me, then telling me to let him go out. I didn't really know what to do at that point. I guess I just really wanted to impress the other actors. I opened the door and looked upon the field. A really cool breeze then hit me in the face. There was another actor there named Kai that stood behind me as I looked around the door. I couldn't see anyone though, so I shut the door. All of the other actors were scolding me for opening the door. Anyhow, right after the end of the night, after the show had finished, I was waiting in the almost empty staff and student parking lot right outside for my mom to pick me up. I was listening to some music and looking around when I then saw something move right in the field. I turned my head to try and get a closer look of it, and I could have sworn that I saw two people hiding right under a tree. One was holding what had looked like a baseball bat, while the other just stood next to him. Once they had spotted me, I then yelled, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" They both then turned and then began to run towards me. I began to bang on the doors and was constantly looking right over my shoulder at the two of them. Luckily for me, one of the other actors had quickly opened the door, and I then ran inside and told her to shut it. She did, and then she began to ask me what was wrong, and I swear I could feel my stomach drop. Right at that moment, there was a loud bang on the door. We could now see that it was two fully grown men who appeared to be in their 30s. One was hitting the door with a metal baseball bat, and the other was holding what looked to be a steak knife. Luckily, the actress, who I'll refer to as Taylor, began to dial 911 and then yelled that she was calling the cops. They had immediately bolted. When the cops arrived, they had searched under the tree. As it turns out, they had apparently been there since the start of the play, based on the cigarettes and a pamphlet about the play that was found under it. What was shocking was that my name, along with two of my fellow actors, the main characters, were circled. It seemed like when they knocked on the door, they were hoping it was just one of those actors. I guess they thought we'd be an easy target or something. I don't know. I'm really grateful for Jay being behind me when I had opened the door. And please, whatever you do, always have someone nearby. You just don't know what's out there lurking in the darkness, just waiting for you. Be careful.